Hello, good evening. Good evening it is indeed. I've lost track of all the time with all this craziness. This year's been terrible, hasn't it? It's been bloody abysmal. Um, a total waste of a year. I believe we could just, delete it, go back. Um, anyway, I thought I'd give you it's a little bit cheery for a change. One's nephew has asked his good old uncle to do this one for him. Yes, he's still attached to me here. It's like a bloody umbilical cord, isn't he? Anyway, this is a little ditty, a little poem. Yeah, very fancy, yes, and if you don't mind, if you like, you should look up his book again. I'll keep mentioning this because no one's buying it at all. But it's quite funny that, he goes till that time. It's still not a paperback yet. He's not clever enough with the old technology yet. And no one's been offering to give him a hand. Hands, yes, my hands aren't working properly yet. Anyway, people, he's got me a nice new microphone. You see, he says it's got a spit guard on it. I don't spit. How rude. Anyway, it's a little poem, a little bit of fun. And anyone who has been in a situation like this, I'm quite sure many, many people have. I haven't, of course. Never have I been in a situation like this. Good God, I can tell lies so easily. Anyway, this is called A Visit to the Doctor. Okay. I'll tell you a story about a guy I know. He had a sore bum. So off to the doctor he does go. He tells his doctor the tale of woe. You see, he did say, I keep having to shite anytime, day or night. There's no stopping it. When I've got to go, well, I have to go. His doctor did say, I could give you some drugs to make it go away, but I better have a look right here, right now, today. A digital exam I must carry out. It's no big thing. No need to scream and shout. A machine, my friend, did expect him to produce, but alas, for no, it would seem these two fingers he intended to introduce. Drop your pants, get on the bed, and please do try to relax. It should make my entrance more laid back. Then a rubber-gloved hand and some slimy gel he did produce. Will this hurt, my friend, he did ask. Well, yes, I'm going to run my fingers up your arse. So yes, I'm sorry to say, but yes, indeed it may. But I will try my best to be gentle. No need for you to go mental. However, it might just help if you've ever had thoughts about being gay. After the event, my friend was shocked. Indeed, his whole world had been rocked. Indeed, he had totally freaked. You see, it wasn't the embarrassment or the pain, but him and the doctor, well, they have a date next week. Yes, well, my nephew thought that was quite amusing. And again, if anyone's ever been in this situation, it's rather uncomfortable. Having things going the wrong way up a one-way system is not very nice, is it? Unless, of course, as the thing says here, you are that way inclined. Anyway, people, I'll make this a short one. I won't go babbling on as I usually do. But this year has been abysmal, has it not? And I think there's an awful lot of things going to come out later on, as usual. My nephew, one's nephew, he calls this a plandemic. He keeps going on about a global reset. He calls it the con virus. He's got a multitude of names for this. Personally, I'm old, and if I was to catch the thing, it could probably kill me. But you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm going to live my life because we only have one. And life can be cruel. It's cruel enough already without actually people who you put in power via your vote and you pay taxes to behaving like prison officers and treating us like prisoners. And unfortunately, other people who wear a uniform who are meant to serve and protect unfortunately, they're getting far too much power, and they love it. Not all of them, but some of them. And I have seen some terrible, abhorrent things which have been going on all up and down the country, in particular in city centres, and mostly down south, I think, many of them. But there have been some terrible things going on, and this needs to stop. It needs to stop. People need to remember what their task is. The people in the uniform, the police, they are there to help people, not to arrest people, throw them in jail, throw them in the back of meat wagons and take them away just because they disagree with people. The mask thing, I don't have to wear one, apart from the one I wear all the time, obviously. Anyway, people, have a good evening. Love each other. Again, if you wish, you can go into Amazon or lulu.com and you can look up his book. It's an ebook. It's called A Hell of a Trip, and it's in his real name, which is James J. Brannan. And if you wish, it's £2 or something. Anyway, people, have a good Christmas, if possible. I don't care what size of bubble I'm in. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. It's that simple. You're too old. I'm too old to be told this. And he said that I should possibly declare myself as a free man of the land. Whatever that means, I'm not sure. Anyway, bye-bye for now. Have a good one. Love each other. And take care. Bye-bye. Have a good one, if possible.